I think that when it comes to the matter of 24 lakhs of students, only 1500 students who has got grace marks and they will be given option, that cannot be done.
Supreme Court should investigate with the independent agency and should put an allegation, the culprit should be punished severely.
Even as the National Testing Agency announced that a NEET retest would be conducted for 1,563 candidates who were given grace marks for loss of time during the exams, experts have voiced their demand for an unbiased investigation. They have also highlighted the demands of other students apart from the 1,563 who believe they have been wronged.
Yes, obviously, you see that there has been so many irregularities in this NEET examination. Right from the beginning, there was a question of paper leak. Then it came that so many toppers are there. Then from one center, around 7 students have scored a perfect 720 out of 720. And now this grace marks issues. So it is certain that the transparency of this examination is somehow curtailed. The basic nature of this examination is for the students to get admission into medical colleges. These are the future doctors of the country. From 2 to 3 years, they are preparing in various states, various centers, various other institutions. And I think that when it comes to the matter of 24 lakhs of students, only 1500 students who has got grace marks and they will be given option, that cannot be done. We have to come up with a practical solution that is acceptable to all the students. We have got so many complaints that students have not got the marks they were deserving. They have told that, and if you see, the suicide cases has also happened because of that. It is certain that there is some kind of problem in the system, be it at the technical level, be it at the management level, or be it at the top corporate level of the National Testing Agency. One thing which is very important is that there should be an unbiased committee, an independent committee, which examine where the fault has occurred. National Testing Agency is itself examining its own faults and saying that nothing wrong has happened. This cannot be accepted. What we are talking about of 1500 students, that they will be given a chance to appear for the exam. Why not this can be done for all those aspirant who wants to give up a re-exam, who believes that there has been some fault in this examination pattern, and we can give a chance to all of them, and best of 2 marks can be added to their merit list.
And 419 marks, something like that, right? So the shocking point was that there is a negative marking. So this cannot be given, such marks. Exactly.
When this whole NEET chaos came into our emails, our calls, our phone calls, we were very skeptical about it. We were quiet and mum, even when we came to know that around so many students, around 67 students have got a perfect 720 out of 720, which is highly unlikely, because it is a very tough examination. And if you see the history of past 5 years, we have not got such result. So we were initially skeptical about it. But when the question of 7 toppers from one center came into our mind, then we were very certain that there is some lapses which either the National Testing Agency is not able to discover or is trying to hide. In both cases, this is very sad and unfortunate for all the 24 lakhs aspirant who has appeared for this examination. Now, when it came to about the marks of 719, 716, with the marking pattern in this examination is that if you write one correct answer, you get +4, and if you get one wrong answer, you get -1, and if no answer, you did not attempt it, then you get 0 marks. So there is a possibility of getting 716 or 715 or 720. There is no possibility of having a number 717, 718, 719. So this was later covered somehow by National Testing Agency about this grace marks phenomena, and all the scams which has happened till now, they are trying to cover it with only these 1500 students. What about the arrest which has happened in Bihar, Patna regarding the question paper leak? What about those students who have got 720 out of 720 from one examination center? What about those students who are continuously alleging that their marks is discrepant? They have performed much well just before and in other coaching institutes, and now their marks is very low. So I think that the entire examination process is somewhere questioned, and as the Honorable Court has also said that this is a very sacrosanct examination. So where is the the ethical practice, the beliefs should be there, and morally I think that the DG of National Testing Agency should resign, because it is a complete failure on the part of National Testing Agency, and government should have an independent body to investigate this whole matter.
Dr. Rohan, are you going to Health Minister or the PM of the country?
Definitely we are going to write to the Union Health Minister as well as Education Minister of this country. Usually we don't deal with matters which are not of doctors per se. These are pre-medical students these are aspiring doctors. But still this issue has become so sensitive, and so many hard-working students have contacted us that we think that it is high time that we also take initiative in this and work in whatever way we can.
Very good question you asked me. On 11th of June, on India Live, I was asked the same question. And at that time I requested the government should consider the falsities done in the NEET examination, and they should correct it. Now there was news that about 1,600 people are there where some grace mark and other deficiencies has been noted. I requested at that time, so why they should take the examination on 16%, and I'm happy today the Supreme Court has done this thing. But still I will say the Supreme Court should investigate with the independent agency and should put an allegation, the culprit should be punished severely, and next time it should not happen, because it is playing with the life of the students who are the future of our country.
Sir, but continue.
I don't want to comment on that, because if the Supreme Court has decided to do the counselling, but yes, they have, and because the examination of these 1,600 persons will be taken on 23rd of June, and result they will have to declare before 30th. And then a new merit will be done, and then counselling will start. Because it's a good thing that examination, they have given the date, and result also they have mentioned. So I don't think any problem is there. They have not stayed the counselling.
Sir, more than 63 students are going to give their exam. Now they have this option. But sir, what about the future predictions? Because such things happens again, and most of the medical fraternity, they are raising the question that it is due to the examination leak. How to stop such things?
Let us consider first of all why the NTA has given the grace marks. Just I give you one example of a writ petition of 551 in 2018, in which it was grace mark was mentioned, but categorically it was written in that judgment that this will not be applicable for the engineering and medical examination. And how NTA has done this thing? NTA should be responsible for all these things. Second thing comes, students are, I think 2.4 million people have appeared. Day by day, how many students are appearing, and we are having only seats. Out of 2.4 million, 1.3 million have qualified this examination. And 1.3 millions, we are having seat of 1,10,000 only. What will happen to the others? Once the government and the country needs the good doctors, they should think on that, and they should open more medical colleges in the government sector also, which should be affordable, accessible to the medium class persons also, because going to the private medical colleges is not everybody's job. It's not possible, because a huge amount has been, fees have been kept there. So I think government is considering, and they will consider in that way for the future of the country and for the future of the coming generation.